Division 2. I don't really know, to be honest. But it's a small time. We're at the race course. Ryan Reynolds could be a part of the BBC lineup. He was on the like little advert just before the Master Chef Junior thing started, which I'm literally watching now. Dylan, hello, shout out to you. We're back again. Uh, what can I say about that performance from Liverpool? I've already said. Shocking. But we're not here to concentrate on that. We're here to concentrate on this game. Melissa Rose. Melissa Rose. Mr. Rowe. What the fuck? It's Melissa Rowe. As in, like, cringe row. I actually forgot that B-Fab was in the Royal Rumble last night, actually. She gets in, and no top dollar or Ashante Donis. But Melissa Rose, hello. Let's go Wrexham. Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool. So, like I said, if they're losing, Ryan Reynolds is going to come down with me. Yeah, it's the second game of today. As you can see, I've managed to get the chat up. The internet has not has been kind to me this one, unlike the last stream. So I don't have to use my phone, which is good, to see the chat. Yes, it is top chat, so it's not live chat. So it is what it is. Can't really change it. It won't let me on OBS, unlike on Streamlabs. Jesse Jackhammer, hello. Dylan, hello. So usual suspects. Actual last stream did better than I thought it was going to do. So it's done really well, actually. There's going to be a sticker video up after this stream. So the search for Masala continues. We didn't even see him today in the game, to be fair. Wonder why Nakamura wasn't in the Rumble either. Don't know. He was working in Noah, wasn't he? Didn't he do an event in Japan not so long back? I don't know why he wasn't invited back to WWE. Let's look at there's many people what are technically not back on the show. Riddle could be saved for Monday Night Raw. Nakamura could be saved for SmackDown. It's just if there's no storyline for them, there's no point in them being there. And I feel like the entrance in the Rumble, other than like Jake Paul and Booker T, obviously there was the storylines for everybody else. What took part? I don't know what storyline you could do with Jake Paul, to be honest. We're not going to get into that conversation that we had in the last stream. I don't want to get into that argument. Who's a wrestler? Who's not a wrestler? Doesn't mean fuck all to me, to be quite honest with you. We're not going to get back into that argument. We are going to concentrate on this game, though. Sheffield United, obviously doing well in the Championship, look likely to be going back to the Premier League. They're a bouncy team, aren't they, Sheffield United? I like. Oh, obviously Sheffield is very close to me. South Yorkshire, obviously my daughter lives in Barnsley, so what's the next town on? It's Sheffield. So yeah, it's very close. It's a train ride away. They've got the Meadowhall shopping complex, which I should go and film there in the near future. Logan, did I say Jake? Oh well, I don't care. They're both tits. They're both wankers, aren't they? So I do tarnish both of them with the same brush, I'm afraid. Oh, but it's going against Tommy Fury. I don't give a fuck. They're both. Ooh, doesn't matter what your name is. Oh, anyway, don't matter. We're not going to talk about them in this stream. But that's it. That conversation's dead. That's all I'm going to say about it. We are going to look at the teams for today's game. Here is Wrexham's. Howard, Ford, Hayden, Toyser, Turning-Cleef, McFays, Dean, Young is the captain, O'Connor, Lee, Mullin, Parler. For Sheffield United, Davis, Bogle, Basham, Egan, who's the captain, can't say that name, Osborne, Norwood, who I've got as my goal scorer, so I've got invested interest in this one, Doyle, McAtee, Jefferson, and McBrewery. Good teams, very interesting, big, giant killing aspects We're going to get. Did Stoke win? Stoke won 3-1. That's good. That's good. Yeah, it's going to be a good little game. This. I'm quite looking forward to it. I didn't even realise my volume on the TV was that loud. To be honest, just my TV was going to turn off. I was just making sure that it didn't. But on the red button now. So yeah, this game is on BBC One. The game tomorrow, Derby County versus West Ham, is on ITV4. We are starting at 7:15 tomorrow. 7:15. Then we've got Raw watch along. So that should be good. How hip hop changed the world. It's bloody BBC's version of The Jungle. The Mansion. I don't know what the fuck it's called. Who's the murderer? Well, it's The Traitors. You can watch that. All the programs what they're putting on right now are off for iPlayer. Wrexham. Will they Wrexham? Will Wrexham wreck Sheffield United? That is the question. Here we go. BBC coverage. So what's your score predictions? I don't even know what people put in the predictions game, to be fair. So who you got winning this? Do you think we're going to get a giant killing? It's kind of the same situation as Accrington was yesterday. This is great revenue for Wrexham. I mean, obviously they've got a very interesting co-owner in Ryan Reynolds, Mr. Deadpool. There is Gary Lineker. This has got to have been pre-taped, hasn't it? There's nobody in the stadium. Wrexham FC presents In a World. 2-1 Wrexham. Could happen, you know. All eyes on Wrexham today. Did amazing in the last round. What is it, 4-3? This, if you want to watch the documentary on Wrexham, it is on Disney Plus. Some I've still yet to watch. I need to actually watch it. Red Army, it's got Deadpool. I'm from Wrexham, says Robbie Savage. Of course, there's going to be loads of Deadpools. I like that. There's Wrexham in the side. It's great that they've a race course ground, of course. Wrexham were the team back in '92, I believe it was, but famously knocked out the FA Cup champions at that time, Arsenal. Race course is actually going under some construction. One of the main stands has been taken down, as you can see. So there is Ryan Reynolds. Legends in their part, Mark Hughes. Wow, this is quite interesting. Well said. Canadian. So good to see him. And looks like he's had his hair done. Because I'm sure he was grey one time. There were kids holding kids. quite interesting. It's a good story. A film star co-owner. Well, Elton John didn't he co-own Watford, or still has some connection? Isn't Delia Smith at Norwich? So this is not uncommon. This is kind of like a common factor within the football world where we've had celebrities, not football owners, celebrities owning football clubs. So it's not a new phenomenon, but it's still very interesting. I feel like the chat is quite slow. You're not moving. Melissa's last comment. Dylan, where's your score prediction, mate? People have gone to bed. James is like, nah, I'm not bothered about Wrexham, Sheffield United. I'm off to bed, mate. Here's another stream, guys. Actor co-owns a bot. Does he? Yeah, like I say, it's not uncommon. It's quite a common phenomenon in football world now. Obviously, we've had Elton John, obviously, with Watford. Delia Smith having connections in a time at Norwich. Don't know if he's still on the board at Norwich. Yeah, it's not uncommon. It's not uncommon. It's quite a common occurrence now. So it's as much as we've got chic owners in football, we've got celebrity owners. So yeah, it's been a thing that's been going around for many, many years. If you've got a bit of spare cash, heard about that? Is it Ratcliffe, the billionaire Manchester guy, looking at investing into Manchester United? Read something about that, I'm sure. Is it Ratcliffe? Leroy talks football. Hi, Dave. What did you think of the Liverpool game? Brighton deserved to win. uh, Liverpool played better than they did last time against Brighton. Just there's some amiss there, and I can't quite put my finger on it, dude. I don't know if it's the midfield, just not clicking. I don't know. It's just there's a massive hole, and I don't know how they plug it. I don't know what they need to plug it. Jim Ratcliffe, yeah, he can't afford to buy Man United. What the fuck? But he was interested. But he was the richest man in Manchester. Glazers want 6 billion. What the fuck? Is Man United worth 6 billion? Honestly, Melissa, do you think that's affordable? It was when you were at height of winning every trophy. I can understand that, but not now. Surely to God, not now. I'd say 3 billion at best, not 6. I'd half that. I think Liverpool were wanting to sell for 4 billion. I think 6 is a little bit too much. Yeah, but going back to Liverpool, obviously that I think is midfield. I don't think Trent. I think Gomez is a poor choice. Don't know what's happened to Matip. We know that Van Dijk's not ready to come back yet. I just think Gomez has lost all form since his injury. Maybe he was at fault a little bit today. Can't keep offering excuses though. It's a team game. It's not down to just an individual player not performing. Gakpo still not scored a goal. That's disappointing. Salah missing that open situation, which was yet again another disappointment. Yeah, it's just something not right. Liverpool don't seem to be playing at the level they did last season. They're not playing at the same team level. It kind of feels like they're not on par. Feels like there's a little bit of I don't know, unrest in the dressing room, and can't quite put my finger on it. Leave right, Dave. This is Wrexham on ITV or BBC. It's on BBC One, dude. It's on BBC One. It's on right now. We're talking to Ryan Reynolds. Deadpool. High Leeds 2023. Shout out to you. It's not worth 4, but considering we never, whoever buys it will have to pay like 600 million debt, invest like 1 billion on the stadium and infrastructure. Squad needs 1 billion spent on new owner needs to at least 10 bill. Right, that's a fair point. You don't want to be spending 6 billion then on just the club alone, or just the rights alone, and then you've got like nearly 10 billion to actually spend on the club. Yeah, it's not realistic, is it? I don't think it's a realistic ask for the Glazers. You could be stuck with the Glazers for some time, love. To be quite honest with you, I don't think anybody's got that kind of money. A sheik might even shriek at that. It's interesting to see what Ryan Reynolds has got to say, to be honest. 10 million spare. Jim Ratcliffe is only like worth 12, so definitely can't afford it. We've had offers from Bahrain and Dubai. Bahrain. Yeah, apparently Liverpool are under the negotiations. Can I say that right? With Qatar, an owner of a rich billionaire from Qatar. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. So that's interesting. It's going to be interesting times, but I don't think any of these moves will happen until next season. I think we're going to get through this season first. Newcastle have completed their signing 45 million for Anthony Gordon from Everton. That has been confirmed by Sky Sports. There we go. That has been confirmed today. Is it very interesting? Bum, 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 bum. Like I say, I don't think any of these deals will go through until like till the summer. If they do go through, I kind of just want FSG out of Liverpool, if I'm honest. And I know you feel the same about the Glazers. To be honest, they're just fucking ruining football. American wankers. The problem with FSG, they've done a fantastic job with Liverpool funding us over the last 10 years, but the problem with them is they've got other fucking investments, what they've got to spend money on. And that's not what Liverpool need. Liverpool need owners what can concentrate just purely on our football club and not have their hands in too many other fucking avenues or fucking clubs of other sports and stuff. So that's what we need. Yeah, Qatar was linked to United, but that bid wasn't enough. We are about to be as rich as City and PSG, regardless. Both Liverpool and United are about to be very wealthy. Owners wanting to buy Glazers selling by March, so should be so we will be free soon. Yeah, like I say, it's like I know we've talked about this on many streams about how we become plastic if we do get sold to these sheiks, these billionaires from like Saudi or Qatar or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's just the changing face of football. Unfortunately, it's the situation that we've landed in. If we're going to compete with the likes of Chelsea with money, well, Chelsea haven't got that much money now. They're not as rich as there was under Abramovich. They're under new ownership. But like City, Newcastle, obviously have got money to burn. They've got rich Saudi owners, and to be able to keep up with them, we need to do it. We need to transition. We need to. There's not enough British billionaires around anymore. What can just offer that kind of money? So yeah, it's a shitty situation to be in. But the one thing I'm glad of with like the likes of Manchester United and Liverpool is we've got rich history. We've done our success without the money. We've we've had countless years of championships between us. We are the most dominated force in English football. We are shadow of a fucking doubt. Chelsea, Man City don't even come into that bracket in my opinion. Arsenal are there and thereabouts. They've had quite a lot of success. But what I'm trying to say is that we didn't buy it. Manchester United haven't bought it. Newcastle are in a position this season they could win a silverware without having to have bought it. And I think that's fascinating. If Newcastle went on to win the League Cup this season, that'd be perfect for me because they'd won a trophy without the money. Yes, they've had the money, but this would feel like, they hadn't spent shit loads. Do you know what I mean? They haven't gone out and bought the best player. They haven't gone out and bought Mbappe or something like that. But like next season, when that embargo gets lifted and they can start fucking spending stupid money, I feel like that any trophies what they pick up after that would be secondary. Wouldn't be as big as if they won it this season. Chelsea have spent they have, haven't they? They have got money, but I don't think they're on. What are their owners now? I don't even know who their owners are. Are they Saudis? I don't know who they are. But you are right, they have spent shitloads of money, haven't they? Spent like 600 million in 2 windows since they have been bought. Qatar bid for Liverpool comes with a guarantee of spending in summer. Liverpool are about to buy Bellingham and Fernandes in the summer for two. Yeah, like I say, we become like what we're against. But what can you do? We're in that situation. I think everybody in the Premier League right now would love that kind of money to be just like thrown around. I do think that them 2 transfers are more likely to happen. Talks that Bahrain bidders want to sign Kane and Mbappe in the summer. Kane's realistic. Mbappe, you know what? I could see him coming to United. United are a big club. Let's not be silly. They are a massive club. Whether like Liverpool and Man United, like I've said before, are the biggest 2 teams in England. Man City are only there because of the last couple of years, last 5 years or so, of success. But Man United and Liverpool have always been there, have always been the top dogs, have always won countless championships between us. And that's what puts us to the next level. And we've done it in Europe. NFF owner, American guy. Oh, is that who owns Chelsea? Okay. I don't know too much about Chelsea. I obviously lost interest after Abramovich, if I'm being honest. It's not a club that I follow, so it's a bit harder to keep in touch. Oh, we're moments away from kickoff, and it's just me and you, Melissa. Where's everybody else? Everybody, hello? Is anybody else out there? I think James has gone back to bed. Sam's gone back to bed. It's just me and you. We've lost Nick. It is got upset over the old argument in the last stream. Where is everybody? Why is it just you and me? Either NFL owner or NBA owner. Okay. Can't say that name, so I'm not going to even attempt it. We are close to. Well, we're not really close, but we are just watching. What was his name? Mickey James or something. Not Mickey James, but. Hello, says Sam. All right, you're here then, Sam. Hello, Sam. Well, you know what? I didn't know. I wasn't aware that you were still around, but how you, Sam? Listening, lurking in the background as usual. Mrs. Lurker. The pretty lurker. Leeds is still here. Oh, well, hello. Dylan's back again. All right, it just felt like it was just me and Melissa just talking, and then like everybody else had gone to sleep. There's Ryan Reynolds got his. Is that his daughter with him, or a friend's daughter? Well, I don't know. That looks like a man in drag. Get off the screen. That was horrible. Or Leroy as well. ONG people are here. You. I think they was just fascinated on what we was talking about that they just decided to be quiet. We are chasing down to the kickoff though, So it's fair enough. It's fascinating how football's changed, though. I mean, it is. It's weird. Obviously there's a lot of fucking money in the game. Absolutely shitloads. Yeah, breaking news. Anthony Gordon has officially signed for Everton. 45 million quid. 45 million quid. Losing players left over hand over fist, aren't there, Everton? Feel that this is like Everton literally getting relegated. I feel like they've not spent any money this January. They don't seem to be solving their problems. Sean Dyche is being rumoured to take over there, which he's got a very survival instinct manager technique, hasn't he? Like, kick him. That's it. That's how Burnley used to play in the Premier League. It's just kick him. Kicking them up at best. FFP resets like 3 years period from the summer, by the way. So new owners can come into Liverpool and United and spend like $1 billion on players and not need to worry for 3 years. All right, that's cool, then, isn't it? So we've got freedom to spend. Oh, that's dangerous, isn't it? I think Liverpool have earmarked at least 3 midfielders. Obviously, Jude Bellingham being one of them. Fernandes. I think we need another central defender because I don't think Gomez is up to much. In fact, I think he's shit. I think Trent needs to venture forward, and we get a new right back. So I don't know. I just think we need to redirect where Trent needs to be. I don't think he's a defender anymore. I think he's shocking as a defender, to be honest. Sean Dyche is already. Oh, is he already taken over? Okay. Dangerous for Liverpool and United, but dangerous for Liverpool and United who need to spend. We do need to spend. It's dangerous, isn't it? The amount of money what's going to get spent once we get these takeovers, it's not worth it, is it? So, like I say, this season, obviously, Man United in a lot better situation than we are. Look at Ryan Reynolds, absolutely loving life, sharing his phone call. The fans are just like singing. He's loving life. What happened? What do you mean? What happened? Well, we're just talking footy stuff. Connor. Nothing's happened. Ryan Reynolds is in the stands, who's co-owner of Wrexham. Fans are singing to him, and he's just loving it. He's sharing it with whoever's on the other end of his phone. Probably his wife, because I can't assume his wife's travelled with him. Isn't it great if you support the football club, which has got a film star connected to it? What happened to Liverpool? Yeah, we played shit, mate. I'm not worried. I'm not bothered. We won it last year. You've got to give other teams a chance. It's just not our season, mate. There's no point in me even trying to argue against it. It's just, if it's not our year, it's not our year. What can I do? Something's amiss at Liverpool and I can't put my finger on it. It could be just that we're missing Mane. I don't know. Plus, we might end up with content owners that just don't overspend. 200 million spent on 110 million worth of players. Yeah. Like what Chelsea used to do is like overspend. Yeah, unfortunately, that's a problem. Once the clubs like know that you've got shit ton of money, prices of players go up. Leeds are closing in on a signing of Weston McKennie from Juventus on loan with a buy option. Weston McKennie's alright. He's a good player. Really cool. He's Canadian, isn't he? Which would fit the Leeds with the American ownership and stuff. Is he American? I think he's actually American, isn't he? McKennie. Is he American or Canadian? I think he's actually American. I'm actually talking myself out of what I just said originally. We have won it plenty between Liverpool and United. We are getting other teams to have a go. That's fair, isn't it? I think that's a fair thing. If we lose, that's the comeback. Yeah. We're just playing fair. Like we want other teams to win. I think it was Mane. The chat is back. Why? Where did the chat go, Leeds? Did it disappear? I thought it's not changed for me. Juventus is having a huge clear out. They're having to because of the fucking financial fair play thing in it. There was not financial fair play. It was the fact that they caught fucking match fixing, and McKennie is American. I thought so. I talked myself out. I thought, is he Canadian or American? And I was trying to think if I saw him in the US team at the World Cup or the Canadian team in the World Cup, and I was like, it's a US team. This is strange how my mind works. Let's go to the team news because we haven't looked at it for a while. So, Howard, Ford, Hayden, Torzia, Turninclough. I don't know if that's how you say that name. McFadzean. How do you say that? Young, O'Connor, Lee, Mullin, and Palmer. Sheffield United, let's get to that. Davis, Goggle, Basham, Egan, that bloody big name. Hamed Honovic. That word. We've got Osborne, Norwood, Doyle, McT, which is McAfee, Jefferson, and McBurney. There we go. There are your teams. We are close to kick-off. Two managers with promotion on their mind, but in different leagues. First half, I'm just writing it in already. So that's Phil Parkinson, the Wrexham manager. We've got on commentary, I think this is Jonathan Davis. Paul Mullin, we're looking at him, 27 goals in the league and cup this season. What's that? Bans that are being offered out to Juventus players, yeah. Arthur Mello, who came to Liverpool, looks like he's going to be dished out a 30 match stomach daft ban. Not that he's played for Liverpool, but he's getting banned. McAtee is the one to kick off for Sheffield United. We're playing in black and white tops, black shorts. Wrexham in red top, white shorts. Yo. Here he is, player. James the Gilligaff Chadwick shows up. He's had a nap. He's had a quick sleep. Mullin is a good talent. Yeah, he is. 27 goals in Cup and League Cup appearances. Pretty good. Jonathan Pearce and Danny Gabidon. Sheffield United have their white top has got a red stripe going through the middle of it. It's their own kit, but with change. Quite a significant change. I think Southampton's similar. Phone telling me that the game has kicked off. The second game of today, the last live stream of today, because I'm proper chilling out after this. It's a goal. Sheffield United have tore up the script. The story, Sheffield United have not wasted any time. They have gone into the lead straight away. Literally a minute of this game, and Sheffield United have scored. 1-0 United. Wow. Corner in. Fire. Bullet header. All you can say is that where's the defence? Header. What a bullet header that is. Beaten at the near post. Very good. So I want confirmations. That's McBurney. The striker. Is it 1M? I don't know. It's that, isn't it? A Wrexham player down injured. So already into this game, we are 1-0. Opening minute. Boom. Boo, says Melissa Rose. Yes, he is American. So early goal. What script? Sheffield United are second in the Championship. Wrexham are in the non-league. I was talking about the fairy tale script. They say 2 minutes. It was 1 minute. They need to make up their mind on this. We'll put 2. We'll follow the rules. The unwritten script. Just Nick, hello, shout back out to you. 3 minutes. So we have got an injury. We've got a player down for Wrexham. Paul Eckingbottom. He was Leeds United manager. Appointed permanent manager in November. He was, I think he was at Barnsley as well. Nick, why do you always have to contradict everyone? Because it's just Nick. It's just Nick. That is his nature. Nick is a heel. That is why. It's just a figure of speech, man. Tore up the script. Because, yeah. Wrexham sponsored by TikTok. That means they're all going to be making minute videos. Dance, dance, dance. They all know Wakey Wines. Binley Mega Chippy. You mean talk? I'm talking facts, James. Ill by arse. It's just a figure of speech, Nick. He's still sour from the last stream. Leave him alone. Bless him. Still a bit of sourness there, and it's like, how can I get Dave back? I'm so sour. It's like, it's fucking annoying. It's just the fact, Sheffield United. We know that Sheffield United, if you'd have been here at the start of the stream, I actually said that Sheffield United are in second in the Championship. But this is a FA Cup where giant killing exists. And all I'm saying is Sheffield United have torn up the script, the supposed script. Because everybody's wanting Wrexham to win. Clearly. Because BBC wouldn't be showing this game if they didn't. Speak in facts, your opinion, and I wasn't contradicting you. Mouldy Spoon, hello. Oh, got a buzz on my phone again. Keep getting buzzers. Yes, I know there's a goal. Stop telling. Oh, breaking news: Newcastle have signed Anthony Gordon. Thank you, phone. I've already brought that news about 10 minutes ago. So Anthony Gordon has signed for Newcastle. Is that a good signing? Let me know in the chat what you think. I think it's all right. I think Everton needed him more than Newcastle, but hey ho, that's the way it goes. That's not true. I am not bitter. That's a fucking lie. You sound bitter now, though, don't you? So that's not a lie, is it? I'm only winding you up. I speak facts, opinion, not even with Evil Uno. For someone who likes to contradict everyone and they hates being contradicted back. I love how you two bicker in the chat. At least I try and have a constructive argument. Me and Melissa were having a really good conversation about money in football and stuff. Well, you lot were all playing with your dicks. Good signing for Newcastle. Everton are going down to the Championship now. Gordon, Newcastle, 45 million. When Chelsea had 60 million bid rejected in the summer. It's kind of it's weird, isn't it? Fucking life of football. Just think of how much you would have spent on Gakpo. I mean, obviously we've been ripped off now because Gakpo's just not being that quality for Liverpool, to be fair. But look at how much you was going to pay for him to how much we eventually paid for him. Stupid, isn't it? It's who you know, not what you know. I was actually doing my my list. Thank you very much. You're doing your list. You're checking it twice to see all those who were naughty and nice. 'Cause Santa James is coming to town. Not true, James. If you know the facts and me and not an opinion, I would accept that, but I only throw opinions at me. You only throw opinions at me. Mayor, I have Longhurst. You can keep Gakpo. We have Longhurst. You can keep Gakpo. Fucking hell. I'm not blaming Gakpo at the minute though. It's just unfortunate. Let me just see. Is it? I just want to check some Sheffield United. Is it a double N? I can't even tell now because I've got that writing in the way. It's just one. I had it right. I just wanted to check if I had that spelling right. Boom. I did. All I'm hearing is blah blah blah. All we hear is blah 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 blah. Moldy's just like whatever. We've got some more injury stuff. We've got another substitution for poor old Wrexham. Wrexham not having a good time right now, are they? Another player down. Well, I'm on TV, they'll bust. Right, is this the second substitute in the first 10 minutes? Fucking hell, they're having a bad time. TikTok Nation. Imagine being sponsored by TikTok. Jay Jones looks like he's coming on. This it's heart wrenching in it. You're live. You got your chance to be on live TV. You're 1-0 down in the opening 2 minutes, and then you get an injury as well. Fuck. So Aiden is off. Looks like Jones is coming on. Jay Jones. I have to put the J in because there's probably about another 10 Joneses playing for Wrexham. So Aiden disappears back into the locker room. With 10 minutes gone, we've had a substitution. We're down by a goal. Wrexham not having a fun time. Yeah, Stoke beat Stevenage. Was that 3 or 5? I can't even read that. I think it's 3-1. I think somebody put 3-1 in the chat earlier. I will double check it. Missed notification. I'm not bothered about it. Let's just double check. There was some female football today as well in the female FA Cup. Yeah, it was 3-1 to Stoke. Dundee United Celtic are playing right now. Osasuna are playing Atletico Madrid right now. Oh, Wrexham appealing for a penalty. Lad down in the box. Referee's not doesn't ignores it. Real Madrid versus Real Sociedad later. AC Milan was beaten by fucking hell. Have you seen this fucking scoreline? Khalid, hello, shout out to you. AC Milan in the Serie A at home at the San Siro got fucking beat by Sassuolo by fucking 5-2. Juventus got beat by Monza 2-0. What the fuck? Osasolo. Osasolo have beaten AC Milan at home 5-2. What the fuck is going off? Just trying to see if there's any other shocks. Paris Saint-Germain are playing later. Ajax won easy. Women's FA Cup. Durham women beat Crystal Palace 3-0. Not Dortmund on 2. You're watching the Dortmund game. Yeah, they're playing right now as well, aren't they? Tottenham Hotspur's ladies beat London City Lionesses 5-0. Classic game. Chelsea versus Liverpool in the women's. That will finish 3-2 to Chelsea. So Liverpool losing in that as well. Birmingham have beaten Everton women 1-0. Manchester City women beat Sheffield United women 7-0. But look at this. Arsenal women, fucking 9 goals against Leeds United women. Cardiff ladies have beat Burnley 4-1. Coventry beat #United 4-0. Hughes women won 1-0. Brighton and Hove Albion beat West Bromwich Albion 7-0. West Ham beat Wolves 2-1. Charlton Athletic women beat Wimbledon 5-1. Bristol City women won 3-0 against Oxford United. Leicester City drew 1-1. Oh, they're just still playing actually these games. Aston Villa women will take on Fly Ladies FC at 6 o'clock. So there you go. Quite interesting. Let's see how Dortmund are getting on actually. Bundesliga, they are playing Leverkusen. 15 minutes gone in that game and it's 0-0. The earlier game, Schalke Cologne, was 0-0. There you go. We had a look around the ground. Sky Sports, eat your heart out. Wrexham, ball in, 15th minute. There's going to be some added time. Oh, a bit of a shove to the back there by Sheffield United. Ooh, well done, Dave. You've got Italian team name right. Thanks, Nick. Chris Smalling has handed his transfer request at Roma, taking back to United. You'd take him back to United over Maguire, of course you would. Chris Smalling was alright. I don't know why he ended up leaving United. He got injured. Did he get injured for a while? And then just couldn't fit back into the Man United setup? Yeah, I get 10 points just for a pronunciation. Oh, Wrexham have got past Sheffield United. Oh, the final ball was horrendous. It's turned into a cup tie, this. It's really good. Not that it weren't a cup tie already. I mean, I know I've just said something completely stupid there. Juventus to be relegated is to Serie B. Yeah, 15 points deducted. Having to lose some major stars. Yeah, it's not looking good for Juventus. Proves that cheating doesn't pay. Mourinho treated him like shit. Mourinho was a wanker. Let's be honest. He's not the great. I know he's a great manager and stuff, but his personal skills are shite. I need someone from Wrexham to score. I need Norwood. Come on, Oliver Norwood. Get me a goal. Yeah, I've got invested interest in this game. I've got Oliver Norwood for Sheffield United. So I could do with him. Just hit him one. That's one hell of a streak. Enoki Williams is set to miss his first La Liga game for Bilbao after 6 years of 251 consecutive games. What the fuck? Wow. I think he deserves some sick pay, don't you? Enoki Williams, his sick pay must be sick. I bet it's like his proper wages, isn't it? Wow, that is impressive, isn't it? To not miss a game for 6 years. Wow. James, are you watching the darts? Will be, it's on. No, because, his darts finished. Okay. No, latest from the Juventus lawyer is that it's looking more likely that Juventus will be relegated to Serie B in the next couple of weeks. Okay. Bruno has only been injured for 6 days since 2016. That Bruno Fernandes. Still impressive from Inoki Williams, though, isn't it? Sheffield United, West Ham, there tomorrow. Oh, goalkeeper comes, didn't quite collect the first time. 70 minutes gone, we're still Sheffield United 1, Wrexham 0. So far, it's kind of hard. I do still think Wrexham are in this somewhat. Trying to look at an handball there, but it did, like I said before, deflection off the knee to an hand is not an handball. Yeah, we've got a live stream tomorrow. Well, we've got 2 live streams tomorrow. We've got Derby County versus West Ham, 7:45 kickoff, ITV4, and then we'll later on that night the Raw Rocher Long. Let's see what the fallout is from the Royal Rumble. Shot on target, not quite. Does take a deflection, corner to Sheffield United. Shaquem23, hello, shout out to you. Are you all you sexy people? Where you looking? What chat have you just wandered into? The Playmates chat. Can't wait for next Thursday when the Premier League darts returns. Is that when it's back on? Should be good. Made cupcake, says Michelle. Oh, what pattern, Anna? What colours did you use for the icing? Just saying that Malmo, who came on Malmu, who came on for Casemiro, yes, it looks great. Oh, is this a new lad? I don't know how you pronounce that name because I don't really know him. Everybody saying hello to Shaquem. Hello, Shaquem. Kept in play, but it's fallen straight to a Sheffield United player. It's found its way. Wow. This is messy for Wrexham. I don't know, they're doing well, though. Getting his body in the way. Counter-attack on. Can he find a decent ball? He has. Need a decent ball into the middle. Doing all right, Wrexham. They could do with getting a goal. It's beaten the goalkeeper. It's gone to the far post. Sheffield United having to clear it. It's a corner to Wrexham. That was a really good ball in it. Left the goalkeeper stranded. Just needed that person running out the far post. Luckily for Sheffield United, they had the defender there. Because the goalkeeper were done. Flapping. Made rainbow cupcakes. Youth prospect looks decent as a backup to a CDM for Casemiro. I'd play him after McTominay. Okay, cool. It's good when youngsters come through, especially when they're in particular positions of great importance. That's what I feel like Man City are lacking, Chelsea are lacking. Just them youth players coming through now. I feel that like Alvarez was bought. He didn't come through the academy. And that's the problem with having all the shit ton of money. It's just like, where's your academy players? Where's the youth prospects? How are they getting games? Chelsea have improved over the last, 3 years with their youth team. Mason Mount, Foden's save by. I said Foden, but I know he's Man City. Don't worry. But there's a few more new Chelsea faces from their academy starting to creep through, which I always credit playing youth team players. Liverpool have been good at it. Man United have been good at it for years. I guess Arsenal to a degree. Sancho is back as well. So competition for Anthony on the right. Gamaro looks great on the left. some promising prospects prospects at United, like Gamero. It's like how else though. They just need to bed them in slowly. Let's not put too much pressure on them. Let them nurture them. I think sometimes Liverpool, when we've had these starlets, we've kind of like, oh, let's get them in the first team. Let's get, like pushing them too fast. You've got to take your time with them. And I think Man United, if they do that with Gamacho, spend time with him, get him nurtured, do it right. He could be a really, really good player. City have been good at it too. Oh, oh wait, only one or two. I think Foden's the only clear-cut one for City. To be honest, they need to change. They need to start getting their youth teams up there. I mean, Lewis looked all right when he's been used. There's not many. Oh, nicely cut out. Looked like Sheffield United was going to take that lead to 2-0. So remember, Sheffield United scored in the first 2 minutes. Shot, goalkeeper saves. We have a great defence now with Varney, Martinez, Shaw and Lindelof. Makeda looks good, but as backup for him is the lot in this. We need backup for him. Striker and backup needed, and maybe a CM. Yeah, you want somebody to replace McTominay because he's out. We need a Declan Rice kind of player at Liverpool. I'm not going to lie. We need a proper CDM. We haven't got one. I don't think Fabinho is good enough in that position. I think somebody like a Declan Rice, Calvin Phillips would fit that role. Calvin Phillips has sadly just not done anything for City, so I'm not really fussed about him. But Declan Rice is very interesting. Bye everyone. My family over. Have a lovely afternoon, you sexy people. All right, Michelle, enjoy yourself with your family, dude. Catch you later. United always need a goalkeeper for competition. For competition for De Gea. They've had him. Henderson been out on loan. Could always be brought back. But he wants first team football. Obviously, is worth for first team football. But yeah, you need a decent number 2. Liverpool needs a complete new squad. You know what, James? You're completely right, mate. I can't even argue it. I want to, but I can't. Midfield, definitely. We need new midfield. I love Thiago. I love Fabinho. I love Endo. But sadly, they're getting old. Cannavaro and Elliott and Curtis Jones are not ready. They're not ready to take that mantle on yet. So we need somebody what is ready. Gakpo, unfortunately, I think it's just come at a bad time. I think same with Nunes. I just think we've caught him at a bad time. I think we should have signed him when we had Mane still in the squad. It sucks, really, I know, but what can I do? So I would have got a like for like player if we were selling Mane, but we have with Diaz, we have with Jota, but unfortunately they're injured. It's just sod's law. We've got these players, these brilliant players, but what can we do? We haven't got them playing. NFL game is on today. We now, by the end of the day, the team will go to the Super Bowl. What is it? Chicago Bulls versus the Chiefs. Buffalo, is it Buffalo Chiefs? I don't know. I can't remember. And then we've got Philadelphia Eagles versus the San Francisco 49ers. All good, all good. De Gea looking a lot better under Ten Hag. Oh, he did have a fucking one season where he was fucking gash. He was proper bad. Yeah, don't know how he stayed. I really don't. You mean Man United have been fortunate to have some of the best goalkeepers in the world. Schmeichel, Van der Sar, Tim Howard won't rate good. Bartes. Oh my God, Fabian Bartes. Oh my God. Does Firmino still to stay or go? Morale-wise, I'd keep him. If I'm being honest, morale-wise, is Liverpool Football Club for me. Uh, I'd be gutted if he left because I think he just gives a lot to the dressing room. It's just morale side of it. He does do a lot for the team as well. He's one of the most hardest working false nines in the Premier League, in my opinion. When he gets to play, obviously, it's just fun. I would love to see him back. I'd love to see him stay. But if he has to go, he goes. Shame no big team in the Premier League went after Jan Sommer or Rulli in a transfer window. Rulli joined Ajax and Sommer is now playing for Bayern Munich. At least Bartes was better than Taibbi. Fucking Taibbi. What a fucking player that guy was. He had one really good game against Liverpool and you thought he was ace and then he fucking was shit. Did he last 2 games? Is that literally his Manchester United career? Honestly, I keep De Gea, Sel, Wan-Bissaka, Maguire, McTominay and Martial. No, I think that's fair. I think that's going to be, for me, Liverpool-wise, sell Chamberlain. I'd push Milner into staff. I wouldn't have him playing anymore, but I'd keep him as staff, put him into training and stuff like that. That's what I'd do with him. Endo, I'd keep Endo. Keita, I'd get rid of Keita. So I'm getting rid of Chamberlain, Keita. I'd get rid of Joe Gomez. Controversial, but I would. I just don't think he adds anything to the team. Today was fucking horrible. So yeah, probably other midfielders. Curtis Jones, probably get rid of him. But it's bright future, but it's just not Liverpool's future. So I wouldn't keep him. I need a pee. Come on, half time. There's a thought for you. Honestly, I've heard that he only played three games. Yeah, because he was shit. Yeah, I think he had one good performance against Liverpool. I thought, oh, he's a great player, blah blah blah, and then fucking next 2 games he was shit. Would you keep Kelly at Liverpool? Yeah, I think he's a good goalkeeper. Elliott is amazing. I'd keep him. Yeah, I'm not selling Elliott, but Curtis Jones I would. I'd sell Curtis Jones. Bring him back up for bring him back up for Delat and Makeda. Then go back in for De Jong. Freeze Ericsson to be back up at camp for Bruno. I'd take Kane as a main striker and then Ramos from Benfica as a backup. It's interesting. Midfield wise, who would I bring in? Obviously, we want Jude Bellingham. Obviously, we want Hernandez. We need a centre. We need that centre defensive midfielder. We need a CDM. So I'd bring in Declan Rice. We need a strong central. I'd love to bring in Casemiro, but there's no chance of signing him from Manchester United. Only 5 signings and make United a genuine title contender. You're not bad. You're not a bad team. I won't say Man United are a bad team. Rashford looks good these days, which is a bonus. I don't think he ever looked bad, to be fair. Just didn't play under under Ole. Could see Rice, Bellingham, Fernandes midfield for Liverpool. Declan Rice would be perfect. He'd slot right into that CDM role. And we just need somebody, a general in midfield, somebody what's just going to do the dirty work. And that's what we haven't got right now. We've got nobody doing that dirty work for us. We had Mascherano in the past. We've had Steve McMahon, what used to do that. We just don't have it now, which is a shame. But yeah, I would love that. That'd be my free midfield. Not, they won't fix the problem, but they will help. By the way, the FA Cup fourth round draw is tomorrow before the kick-off of the Derby West Ham game. We'll be live for it. We'll be around. We will be. We'll check on the time. That'll be 7 o'clock. So I'm gonna set. Yeah, that'll be during the one show, won't it? Because it's actually ITV4 what have got the game. I might just start the stream at 7, just to make sure that we're alive for that draw. Not that Liverpool are in it anymore. It's a bit heart-wrenching for me, I'm afraid. Damn it. Look at what you could have won. Yeah, we'll probably start. I'm going to set it for 7. We'll start early. I was going to set it for 15:15, but I think they might do the draw before. Just cover as bases. It's only 15 minutes in it. And the draw is on ITV as well. Yeah, it will be. It'll be on both. They did it last time. Or Rice, Thiago, Bellingham. Rice sits alongside the centre-backs. Thiago pulls the strings. Bellingham does the crafting in the middle of the park. You could pop up and in the park and can pop up with goals. Yeah, it sounds interesting, doesn't it? We need a change. We need a new direction, and I think that the possibilities are there with them. If I'm being honest, there is a possibility. Let's check. Dave, like I didn't fucking care, but who wins the FA Cup now? Dave, like I don't fucking care who wins the FA Cup now. I don't care who wins the FA Cup now, as long as it's not City or Dave doesn't care. You know what? I'm not bothered who wins the FA Cup. I couldn't care less if it's City or United. If I'm being honest with you, do you know what I mean? What's the team that I don't want to win the FA Cup? Chelsea. They can't anyway because they're out. So I'm happy. I'm going to be controversial. I want Newcastle to win the FA Cup. There you go, Connor, if you're still around. Would love Newcastle to win. No, they're out, aren't they? They got beat by Sheffield Wednesday. You know what? I'm just naming teams what are already out of the competition. That's how much I care. God, Brighton. We'll go for Brighton. Let's have somebody what has not won the FA Cup in a long time. We'll go, and my team are Brighton. Hopefully, Cannavaro will get more game time eventually for Liverpool. Don't know why Klopp doesn't have him in the squad for the big games. Harvey Elliott. That's why. He's testing things out. Our midfield is... Well, there's no answer to it at the minute. We're just testing stuff out. We should all just raid Juventus for the last few days of the transfer window. Juventus are about to be relegated immediately, forfeiting games left and starting with a points deduction. Breaking news: Dave wants Leeds to win the FA Cup. So you didn't read their players for the rest of they don't read the players for the rest of the season. Dave is secretly a Newcastle fan. I saw that's it. Even though they're not in the FA Cup, I want them to win the FA Cup. Whoops. I report that Sir Jimmy Ratcliffe is on the verge of buying United by the summer transfer market. Oh, that's true. Melissa was saying earlier that he can't afford it because of what is six billion, and Ratcliffe is only worth 4 billion. So I don't know. I don't know what's true and what's not there. But Melissa says no, and I am not battling with Melissa. It's not Jimmy. He can't afford the club. could be accepted from Dubai or Bahrain by March. Yeah, me and Melissa were having a conversation about new owners at both Liverpool and Manchester United. Looks like Man United's change will be a lot sooner than what Liverpool's could be. But I do feel that Liverpool are going to be taken over by the summer. Qatarian ownership imminent. There's changes going off there, what we don't know about yet. He's got a consortium, so yes, he can. Ratcliffe is worth 12 billion, but we could make a viable owner at 10 billion spare. We'll see, eh? We'll see what happens. I think as a fan, you'd want Ratcliffe to take over. You don't want oil money. But he might have the money to take over the club, but how much money does he have to spend on the club? When you consider that £1 billion got to be spent on Old Trafford pretty much straight away, and then you've got to rebuild the team, which is not going to come cheap. Once people know you've got money, it's tough. 38 minutes gone, Sheffield United still got that slender lead, which is music to Wrexham's ear because they're still in this. A lead which came in the second minute. McBurney goal. Briney. Is it Briney? Bruni? But Bruni. Ball goes out of the forwards. Actually, Wrexham are doing alright, but this game's not really captivating. Yeah, the Glazers already publicly rejected the bid, and the rumour that is clearly accepted from the Middle East for about 6 billion. They're waiting till March, to the end of the financial year in March. They will add the tax on the sale for the current debt. Wait, you see secret? Wait, you are a secret Newcastle fan? Malicious rumours, Connor. Malicious rumours. I've got you in the FA Cup even though you're out. Raw will be interesting tomorrow night. It will. But I don't know because if the Bloodline are on, which I can't see why they can't be because obviously the Usos are the Raw Tag Team Champions, so technically they can be on. And plus Roman has both titles, so do they carry the story on Monday night, which would make sense because it's a 3-hour show, so you need to fill in time, right? So it would make sense to have that story continue. And then we've got whatever Alexa Bliss stuff, whatever matches. I don't even know what's announced for tomorrow. Haven't seen anything yet. Think knows everything. Liverpool are out. Yeah, I know, but you went out in the third round, so jog on. Connor trying to ruse me when Newcastle got knocked out by Sheffield Wednesday. Sammy and Owen will be on Raw Defo. Owens will be on Raw anyway because it's his show. Sammy is SmackDown, so yeah. I assume that we get a festival of friendship. What the fuck? Just going in what I have heard. Fine, I will take my opinion and get lost. Oh, I take your opinion seriously, Melissa. James is the know-it-all, you know it. Doesn't like to listen to anybody. He knows. He just wants Ratcliffe over everybody else, doesn't he? That's what it is. That is just hoping. He's praying. How many times have you got beaten by Brighton? Twice. And how many times have you been beaten by Liverpool? Have you beaten Liverpool this season? Na 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 na. So what's your point, Connor? Eh? We're playing shit as well. What's your point? Breaking news, Dave is debuting on Raw tomorrow night. Oh wait, every time I say it, Dave doesn't debut on Raw or SmackDown. I wonder why that is, Leeds. Wonder why. Well, this first half is taking for ages. Guess what I need a wee against when I am going to go to the toilet once we get to half time. Sammy KO should not be on Raw or SmackDown this week. They should have be off the TV for at least a week to sell the injuries. Yeah, the WWE don't really do it that way, do they? You're telling me that after that massive bump that Uncle Howdy won't show up and start pissing around with flipping Alexa tomorrow night? Come on. We know he's going to be fucking there. Oh, supernatural, I don't get injured. What was your match of the Royal Rumble preview and live event? Royal Rumble preview and live event, Dave. What was my favourite match? Women's. For obvious reasons. Nah, I don't know actually. Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns match probably just for the storytelling. I didn't think the match was that great, to be honest. The match itself didn't really do nothing for me, but the story at the end kind of sells it to me a little bit more than everything else. So yeah, I'm going to go for the main event. I think that was a highlight of the show, to be honest. Loved the Rumble matches. Low point. I don't even think Bray's pitch black match was the low point. I think there was some, at least there was something there. I think the worst match on the card for me was Bianca versus Alexa. Controversial. Women's Rumble match hands down, says James. I agree, Dave. I just like the storytelling what they did in the main event. I think the match was okay. Nothing to write home about. Standard. I think the story at the end made that match more important than what it was, to be honest. Without that, I think if that had been just a match midway through a pay-per-view, wouldn't give a shit. Just Dick says, I don't like the supernatural stuff. If I'm honest, I can't explain it, but hey, the supernatural stuff happens. It's not going to complain too much. To be quite honest with you, Nick, if I'm being honest, please explain where the supernatural shit was last night. Because to be quite honest with you, there was none. Alex just watched a video, in my opinion. Looked emotional, that was it. So that wasn't supernatural, she just watched a video. Uncle Howdy just jumps off a stage and you've got Rambling Rabbit and stuff at top. That's not supernatural, that's just people in costumes. So, yeah, other than Bray taking a lightsaber to the head, as Melissa says, yeah, that's the only kind of supernatural thing in there. But as you know, and have said, that people can train themselves to absorb a certain amount of pain. So that's basically what we saw. So really, in fairness, there was no supernatural shit at all last night. It was very tame to what we've seen already. So yeah, 7 minutes of overtime. You really do not like my fucking bladder. Not talking about last night, but there was none, just speaking in general. Oh, you were just speaking in general. Okay. The thing is, right, what counts as supernatural for me, right, is the body swap shit. Let's be honest. Bray was in that casket during pandemic. It was Funhouse Bray or whatever, was in the casket. It's set on fire by Randy Orton. It opens up and it's a fucking fiend. That shit I'm not into. Right? That you can cut that fucking shit out. Because all that meant is that Bray can turn into the fiend just like that. What the fuck? It's just a get out clause, innit? It's weak booking. And I can't stand it. We've seen it a couple of times. He went into the amples. It was a great scene, what we saw. But with Bray Wyatt in and then the fiend comes out, it's like, no. That's it's not wrestling. That is just stupid. That you're selling me shit what doesn't exist. Bray being burnt, then coming back as the burnt fiend. Bullshit. Don't sell me that. I'll watch a film if I want to see that. That ain't wrestling to me. That is just mumble bumble crap. And that's what lost my interest when shit like that started to happen. It's not wrestling anymore. If you want to make cheap movies, go make the cheap fucking movies. It is what it is. If taking a kendo stick to the head without selling it is no, I ain't saying that supernatural. Then everything in AEW supernatural. I ain't saying that supernatural, dude. The match at the premium live event would be the men's rumble. Dave was in the rumble. I'd been in the rumble match. I was in there. Did you see me? I lasted a second. Paul eliminated Seth. Logan Paul being, Let's not go on about Logan Paul. I'm not going to talk about that any more than I have to. You can have a laugh with it, right? I don't take wrestling serious. I really don't. But I do like certain things. Don't swap out. Do swap outs. It's shit. It's garbage. It's unexplainable in realism. But Fiend wasn't a realistic gadget. Sting is supernatural or not selling a guitar shop for years. Sting lives up in the rafters. Logan Paul main event in the pay-per-view is supernatural. And it did as well. Saudi fucking Arabia, man. Couldn't believe that. He did alright in fairness though. I mean, I know I slag him off somewhat chronic, but he has done okay since showing up in WWE. I still don't want him there, don't need him there. It does nothing for me as a performer. But I do give him credit. He has done some very innovative spots. That you don't be a wrestler to do spots. That's a stuntman job. A stuntman could do spots. Do it for a fucking living. Fall off of things. Jump off of things. It's not wrestling. Logan Paul would probably fit in fucking AEW, to be fair. Wrexham, shot straight down the barrel of the gun of the goalkeeper. Wrexham playing down again. This has been occurrent all the way through this first half. The game's continued even though it's past the 7-minute mark. Is it? Oh, Sheffield United on a counter-attack. Good clearing. Lots of boos. They're asking for penalties. Will not get given. This is a non-VAR game. These are not Premier League teams. Lol, Jake Paul. You mean Logan Paul, Connor? You're doing the same as me. It's Logan Paul, not Jake Paul. I get it now. You're hating on YouTube has turned you. Also wonder if you do on so wonder you do it so much. I get it, you know, 18 on YouTube has turned you on. That's why. Yeah, it turns me on. Oh my god. I'm not off for a piss, I'm off for a wank. At half time, when we get to half time, 50th minute in this first half, fucking hell, what are we fucking watching here? The World Cup. We're stuck in World Cup territory here. It's the FA Cup, guys. Let's get to half time. I need a piss, that's why I wanted to hurry up. Come on. You know what? The energy drink that I had in the first stream is still here. I haven't drank it all today. Still the same drink. Wrexham. Let's get to half time. Fuck's sake. What we're pissing about for here. It's not jumpers for goalpost. Next goal winner. Dave, I have been thinking at Mania Bailey versus Becky Hell in a Cell. But they actually give it the proper Hell in a Cell match this time. Because we've had the fake one. The reason why that was not a proper Hell in a Cell match is because they ran out of time. There's a penalty. Oh, he's giving it as a free kick. Mullins asking for a penalty though. Referee saying no, it's a free kick. How much fucking time are they adding on here? Wrexham are asking for a penalty though. No VAR though. Still 2 minutes to go. Still 2 minutes to go. Jeez. Only played 6 minutes of extra time. Seems like fucking forever this. And they're going to add another fucking minute on here. I need a piss. That's all I'm asking for, Melissa. I just need to pee. I want to get at half time. Dave doesn't get his YouTuber's fix. He explodes. That's what happens. Look, YouTubers. I'm only jealous, you know that. Yeah, no, fuck off. I wouldn't get into boxing anyway. I'm not a fucking boxer. I wouldn't fucking do it. Anybody offered me money to do a charity, a boxing match thing because I'm a YouTuber, I'd tell them to fuck off. Nope. No, fuck you. Unless I were fighting Days, and then he'd beat me. Days would beat me up. Ryan Reynolds is not happy. Free kick to Wrexham. Ryan Reynolds is like, nah, that's a penalty, man. Deadpool to the rescue. As long as he don't get his Green Lantern out. Chance for Wrexham. Probably the last shot of this first half. Can they get it on target? Oh, it's just blast straight at the wall. Dave versus Edward. Dave versus Dave. God, I'd break him like a twig. Right, it's half time. Finally, we got there. I'm going to relieve my bladder. Too much information. But it is half time. It is toilet time for me. Your face is too pretty to get hit in the face. Oh. Sweet talking me now. Look at that. Look at little sweet talker. Oh, I'm going for Spurs career mode on FIFA. Bought Janjuma, sorry, Brendan Johnson, Nadika, and Jack. Jose, how do you say that? Joachim Anderson. You were both Ryan, Rob there. Just Ryan, I think. Dave versus Nick in Hell in a Cell. Good signings, Moldy. Yep, right. I am off for this toilet break. Be right back. Da, da, da. I passed on the dicker in my FN exchange. I got Felix. Felix on some of the best players to get on like FIFA and that. Upamecano from Bayern. Used to always get him. Jal Felix. Oh, right. Playing FIFA, right? Honestly, get Ennis Baldi. I think he's Real Betis or Real Summit. Honestly, the guy, one of the FIFAs, right, had the fucking shot like a fucking rocket. It was like a cheat code, basically. Don't know what he's like now on the new FIFA, but Ennis Baldi. Loved playing with him. Very cheap. You'd get him for a bit shy of 40 million. Well worth it. He's got a cracking shot on him. I used to always sign him for whichever club I had. It wasn't the highest rated player. He'd struggled to get into the 80s, but he used to score some fucking right goals with him. Had a powerful shot. Wow, Melissa, that's like the first for you to pass on a dicker. To pass on the dicker. Woo! A front three of my United save is very good. She passed on a dicker. Apparently, he wasn't big up front. Oh, we're here all week. Sheffield United 54%. Wrexham had the shots on goal, on target, corners. Oh, they're flashing up these fucking things, alright, aren't they? Here we go. Great, just put me through my misery again. Let's have a look at Liverpool losing again. That's the highlight of the Liverpool game. Don't even go on to it. Rashford, Mbappe and Antonio at front three. You've really only bought Mbappe in them, really. I mean, you're surviving on Rashford and Anthony already, aren't you? So really, there's not much. I'm coming on PlayStation. What are you playing? FM is coming to PlayStation. Yeah, and Switch. Is it on Xbox? Does anybody know if it's on Xbox or not? Might get it if it's on Xbox. Might be a little purchase if it's on Xbox One. I need a good manager game. I need something. I mean, I know I've got FIFA. I haven't got the new FIFA. I hadn't had the last two FIFAs. Let's be honest. I'm like FIFA 21 or something. Well, FIFA 22, I think I've got. Goal checking, possible offside. It wasn't. Liverpool are out of the FA Cup. Blah 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 blah. Game free on Game Pass. How much is Game Pass? Something I need to look at that, to be honest. What do I need to do to get Game Pass? How much is it a month? I've been right into F1 Manager. If you have Game Pass, it's free. How much is Game Pass? How much is that? How much is that worth? I mean, it's got to be realistic. Oh, $11.99 a month. I might just look to try and get the game. I don't know. I'll have a look at it. Might have a look at it this evening, actually. Got no better to do after this stream. Don't know, though. Might watch a couple of films. Need to chill the fuck out after this stream. No more football for me today after this one. No wrestling. No nothing. Just me getting a shower, having my tea. I've got some chili con carne for tea, really strong chili con carne as well. So I'm gonna have that. Dave, do you have a Switch game? Do I have a Twitch game channel? No, I don't, dude. I'm not a gamer, mate. Very rarely go on my fucking Xbox, to be honest. It's not something that I'm even looking at doing. You don't want to see somebody play games badly. Because that's what you get if you saw me on Twitch. Dave playing games badly. Because I'm shit. I am proper crap. Depends on pay $8 a month, but my brother pays $11.99. I only pay for the PC Games Pass. Okay. Alright, what did you get? Alright, okay. Something I might look into, I don't know. I'm not really a gamer, so it might just be I find it in CEX or something and buy it, download it onto my Xbox, get it for cheap. You know what I mean? I'm not really looking to spending shitloads of money on a game, which I might not even get to play that often. Hey, a lot of people watch me and I play games badly. You play Pokemon though, don't you? Pokemon! I play Pokemon. I love that joke. My favourite joke. Pokemon! So that's tomorrow. For 5th round drawing the one show. So that is, I don't know, I think I probably could get away. We started at 7:15. Might just keep to that, I don't know. What do you say tomorrow? The Derby West Ham game, we start at 7. Is that something that you'd like? Just starting that a little bit early, which I'm not too keen on, but I will do it. I play all sorts. I have bought in the few players, to be honest. I have got Baku, Shrinika, that name, De Jong, Almo, Salazou, and Mbappe. Almo's a good player to buy. What are some of the players I used to buy? Ennis Albi, Ennis Baldi. We used to be the one, like I've said. Robert Scar, Norwegian player. Used to buy him. Robert Scoff, something like that. Robert Scoff, SKUV. Sold. Palesteri, Lindelof, Chans, Babi, Wan-Bissaka, Wan van der Beek. Dave, for £12 a month, you could get a lot of free games. They update every week, and I think it's worth it. Yeah, but I don't get time to play games. That's the problem, Nick. I mean, it sounds great. Don't get me wrong, but when you don't have time to play the games, I'm paying £12 a month for games I'm not playing. So when you look at it that way, it's not worth it. But I get what you're saying. If I was playing games and I was playing them regular, worth it. But I don't get time. Normally we stream quite late doing Raw or SmackDown, or I'm at work. By the time it gets to actually playing games, I'm too fucking tired. It's like this weekend's only become around because I booked it off of work. Tonight I would have been going into work, but I don't go back to work until Wednesday morning, so I'm free to do Raw tomorrow night, which I'm doing. Don't worry about it. Doing SmackDown as well. Can't wait for both these shows, by the way. Fred and Maguire as well have been sold. Why sell Fred? Can't sell Fred, is your best. He's the best. Have you still got Phil Jones? Melissa, tell me you've got Phil Jones. If you sell Phil Jones, me and you are just going to fucking fall out. Michael's Nick. Okay, whatever you don't get FM, you will have to do. Good, no. Okay, whatever you do, don't get FM, you will have no life. I don't know. Like I say, it'll only go on for about an hour a day or something if I had the chance. I wanted to get something like that for a laptop, but I just don't get around to it. Had a managerial game thing on the app on my phone. Thing is, though, you have to be able to select your own team. You have to play for like fucking ages. Not me, to be honest, Melissa. I can't get on it. It comes to until it comes on the PlayStation. I have Sir Philip of Jones in reserves because I can't sell him long. Gonna say you can't get rid of Phil Jones. He's a fucking legend. He's Maguire before Maguire. Maguire looks up to Phil Jones as his messiah. Trained professionally by Phil Jones is Maguire, you know. You can't get rid of him. You can't get rid of Philip of Jones. Not my best player, Dylan Lol. Rashford is United's best player. I have several good players better. Look at Dazer's Bray tweet. Why? What has he put? Oh, let's have a read. Let's see how suck job this is. These days. Okay, let's have a look. We've got like retweets from people. Oh, wrestlers of the week. Come on, let's have a look at this. James Chadwick. Need to give you some likes, my friend. Right, we've got Vengeance Day next week. By the way, on the Just Real Sports channel. Vengeance Day. Let's see what days has put. Cody Rhodes has put a video out. Chelsea Green. Phil Jones hasn't trained once since Ten Hag. Yeah, I know, it sucks. Don't know why he's been brandished. Where is the tweet? Where is the tweet? Right, I'll go and do it quicker. Elon Musk by WWE. Which tweet is it? Is that the unpopular opinion tweet, James? Is that one you're talking about? Let's just change this to second half. Then I'll read this out loud for everyone. Is it the unpopular opinion one, James? Is he bigging up this fucking match? What wasn't that great? Contract up in the summer. He better be offered a new one. Look at the Royal Rumble match yesterday. Unpopular opinion. This is better. Is this better than The Fiend? Oh, you've just stared me. Is it? Oh, right. Okay. I'll have a look at that. Probably I'm on the right one. I'll go to the DM now. I'd look at that Modis, but yeah, it's that one. So Days has put out on Twitter exclusively on the David Mia Live channel. Unpopular opinion. This is better than The Fiend. Match looked better than The Fiend's red light. No face mask meant he could see. His selling and reactions allow for much more validation regarding future paint designs. Match was okay, but visually this was fantastic. This is the one. It's the same one you're reading, yeah, it is. He did put a face mask on in the end, so we'll rule that one out. I didn't mind the neon design. I don't want to see neon matches every time Bray has a fucking match because it'll get annoying pretty quick, like the red light did. I think the problem with the red light is that we just got too much of it, and I don't want too much of this. It works as a one-off match. I don't see this as a future thing. I don't want it as a future thing. I will tap the fuck out if it is, because we don't need it. We don't need red lights. We don't need neon lights. This was a one-off match to me and should stay that way. Is it better than the Fiend's matches? Talk about full 350 10 or 10 days. Yeah, it is. The match, the match was okay. It wasn't fantastic. Visually, it looked alright. I wasn't offended by the match at all, but it's not something I want to see on a regular basis. Red light got annoying because we saw it way too much. That's my opinion on that one. The red light only worked a couple of times, and then you got fed up with it. I don't want to get fed up with this. I don't want to see this Mountain Dew fucking bollocks every fucking time I have a pay-per-view with Bray, just so we can have funny markings on his face. It looked cool for what it was, but it should stay where it is as a one-off. It's fair enough. Right, here's that video of Bray, what Mouldy Spoon sent in. Here he is with his family. These guys are ridiculous, by the way. I don't agree with this. I mean, Bray's very happy. He poses with them. Oh, chances for Wrexham. It's all over the place, but the ball does not go into the goal. So there you go. That's that Bray footage. What we were talking about earlier. I wouldn't mind seeing Bray in the neon paint if the ring from time to time, but not all the time. Yeah, what I'm trying to say is that the red light thing was every fucking match, right? And it got annoying pretty fast because you couldn't see really what were going off. And if you was in the and it's a goal, Wrexham have fucking scored. The substitute from the first half is the goal scorer. Jay Jones, giant killing. Who said the gulf between these two teams was massive? Don't matter where you're from. Jay Jones has just scored the equaliser. We've gone from Deadpool to Dead Cool. That was really good, wasn't it? That is going to be the newspaper headlines tomorrow. Deadpool to Dead Cool. Jay Jones, the goal scorer. I'm just waiting for the time. Come on, give me the fucking time. Jay Jones scored that on the 50th minute. Game on, people. Game on. So Jay Jones equaliser for Wrexham. Giant killing is on, baby, and Wrexham are going for it again. Oh my god, this is good. This is why we love fucking FA Cup football. Story isn't as good as the Fiend's. No, it ain't. I think the story was better. The Fiend story was better. Nick said it was a golf. Was big, Nick. Could be wrong here. I have to apologise. I did say you can't predict the FA Cup, bud. You can't do it. It's non-league. It's giant killing. This is what we watch the FA Cup for. One single match. How can days judge after one match? And besides, the red light was like only 3 matches. The Fiend fought mostly in normal light. It's an opinion. It's Days' opinion. He's shouting out to all the Brave fans. It is the most. To be honest, it's not even the most popular story in WWE right now. Bray to me secondary. In fact, it's probably even third on the list for me. The main stuff in WWE, right, is Bloodline. That is it. That is the main fucking story. The Fiend stuff is not the main. It's not even on the radar. It's the Bloodline storyline has captured a lot of people, wrestling fans, proper wrestling fans, into that story. It's the fantasy go-getters what are into the Bray stuff, which is fine. I'm not dissing it, and I think it's great that we've got that variety. But the wrestling fans are into the Bloodline story. The others are into the Bray story. 2 bets today. 2-1 Brighton. I won. 2-1 Wrexham. Loading. Oh, well done for getting that Brighton bet. At least Brighton winning has got you some money. Which, great. That's awesome. How much did you win? If you don't mind me asking, or is it like a twofold bet that you need this one to come through to collect? I mean, yeah, it's a totally personal question. You don't have to answer. Torza, Wrexham fans are loving it. Wrexham. It's fairy tales, my friend. FA Cup, the dreams. You know this is going to be on Disney Plus. Future episodes of Disney Plus coming soon. Wrexham's FA Cup run. Decent ball in. It's causing trouble. As a shot, it's gone wayward. It's a nice attempt. Come on, Wrexham. That was from Lee. There's a big massive space between the L and the E. Klopp comment after the game, he will not sign anyone in what's left of the window. Nothing will happen for any transfer. Klopp added, it is all good with the squad. It's not all good with the squad though, is it? It's gloss. He's glossing over. He's just glossing over. I don't know how he can say that. How can he keep a straight face after losing 2-1 to Brighton again? You know what I mean? I feel like he's delusional. I really do. I mean, I trust him, but at the minute I don't trust the players. I don't know. I just think I think that's a cop-out. They don't want to spend. He can't spend because the board have said you're not getting any money. And that's the fact of it. And he's having to sit there gritting teeth going, I'm not spending any more money. The season's fucked. Forget this season. I will be struggling to cover any more Liverpool games if I'm being honest, because there's just fucking no point. There's no point. We've got the Champions League. We're going to get absolutely fucking battered, let's be honest. Real Madrid are absolutely going to destroy us. If we beat Real Madrid, fuck me, that will be the biggest shock of the season. 7-1 Brighton, so I've got like 60. 75 for 1 for Wrexham, and I put a 10 on. Nice, cool. Glad that you profited. At least that's some silver lining there, I guess. Delusional and in denial. I really do think that, James. I can't see it. Right, on it, other manager, I can see managing Liverpool is somebody like Tuchel. I like his energy. I like Klopp. He's on it manager for Liverpool right now, but you fuck this season up. We sacrificed this season. It's done. What have we got left? Champions League. We're not going to get Champions League football. I think it's daft if we think we are. Where we're playing. The Champions League, it's got Real Madrid for fuck's sake. You know what I mean? It's like not just the fucking hardest game in the fucking Champions League. Do you know what I mean? It's not like we're playing Benfica. It sucks, man. Dave, I feel for you. This is how I felt for the last 6 years. The thing is, being a Liverpool fan, this is the only way I have felt. We've had a glimmer of hope. Winning the Premier League, winning the Champions League under Klopp has been brilliant. Winning the FA Cup and League Cup last season was brilliant. But with this downside of it, it feels like we've just taken a massive fucking step back. And now we're under what we were before. Back at fucking point one. And it sucks. being at point one when you've worked so hard to be one of the best teams in the fucking land, to just wash it all away because we can't fucking simply get the reinforcements in. Where's the loans? Why can't we loan a player in? What can do the fucking job for a short term? There's plenty of them out there. Surely to God we can fucking make a deal. But it's like to dismiss it completely and go, well, no, we're fucked. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it did. I mean, I hate saying it because I don't want our season to be hinged on just one player leaving, but it has. It's annoying. Losing Mane is annoying. You just don't know how much a player had effect on the entire team. Somebody said to me, would you have rather lost Salah or Mane? Well, on the upside of it, I would lose Salah every day of the week now and get Mane. Because Salah's done fuck all this season. Let's be honest. He has scored a couple of crucial goals, I get that, but in hindsight, Nunes, I mean, next year is going to be fantastic because we'll have Diaz, we'll have Jota. It's just getting to fucking next year. We damage control. I know it's like WWE in the English group, but that's what we need. We need to stop the rot. At the minute, we're rotting. We're falling a fucking apart, and Klopp can't see it. Oh, we're all right. What in ninth? We're all right, are we? Out of the FA Cup, out of the League Cup, soon to be out of the Champions League. We're all right, are we? When is he going to realise that things are not right? When's he going to realise that the club is not at where it was fucking last year? Excuse. I've had enough. Can't stick it anymore. It's annoying. Mane carried Liverpool last season, he did. But Diaz were doing good. Jota's been going good. Without them, man, I don't know if we're having the perfect season. Granted, Nunes, he's come in, he's brand new. Gakpo's come in, he's brand new. Hasn't quite worked out for the both of them. Nunes is great, but he's had the chances as Nunes. His finishing has been shit. I had this argument with actually a Liverpool supporter watching against Aston Villa in Boxing Day. And I'm just saying, well, look, if his finishing were better, we'd be in a lot better situation than what we are now. But his finishing is shit. It's garbage. Gakpo, I feel he's just in the wrong team at the wrong time, to be honest. I don't think it's genuinely his fault that he's not got a goal or anything, but I just think the morale's low. Melissa says, honestly, going out of the Champions League could be better for you. One game a week till the end of the season. Fresh players. Yeah, you guys need me back. Shakim's back in the chat. Hello, dude. Another shot here. Cannons off the mid defenders. It's all Wrexham in this second half. We've got half an hour. It's one apiece. Wrexham. Oh, they're feeling it, man. It's just weird. It's just yet again another live stream where I've done of Liverpool and it's negative. Oh my God, it is a fucking goal. It is a goal. Wrexham of doing it. The fucking dream. The giant killing act is on. 2-1 Wrexham. Oh my God, you are watching giant killing brilliance. Reynolds is in raptures. Oh my God. You turn your back on this. At your peril. Goal in the 61 minutes. I'm just waiting for the goal scorer at my end to be announced. Come on. There we go. O'Connor is the goal scorer. 51 minutes. Wow, we're seeing Liverpool out. We're now seeing Sheffield United out. It's not the same ballpark, but we'll take it. 2-1 to Wrexham. Giant killing is on, baby. Okay. Nick does apologise. You're watching Mel make a lot of money. 2-1 lol. Yeah, it is 2-1 to Wrexham. Nick was wrong. And I should have never doubted Dave's brilliance. Numis is great at running at defences. He's good at making spaces for other players, but can't hit the net. Yeah, just can't. Just don't know what the pressure is there. Oh, it's all kicking off. A bit of push and shove here. Oh, Sheffield United losing the rag a little bit. Oh, non-league team. Yes, Shaquille and Liverpool are out. Weapons of mass seduction. Speaking of Wrexham, Dave wrecked my ham last night. Value to me. I wrecked your ham. I wrecked you, did I? You wrecked them. I wrecked your rectum. Would Wrexham be able to put up a good fight against Spurs or City if they get one of them in the next round? Nah, not really. As much as you want the giant killing act, they come up against the top 6 team in the Premier League. They're going to struggle, man. I mean, right, well, whenever they've got this kind of atmosphere now, I mean, Sheffield United, second in the Championship. Remember, it's only a Championship team. I think Wrexham would probably struggle against a Tottenham, a City, a Man United. They'll probably get Man United in the next round, knowing the influences of the FA Cup. Man City are on. I want Man City to get Man United, if I'm being all honest, just to keep them getting all the hard games. Irish Rebel, hiya, how are you doing? Ballyhoo to William Ency in the chat. Hello. It's 2-2. This is a fucking game, my friends. We're talking about giant killing, and they've gone to sleep. James, Nick, you can have your apology back now. It's 2-2. Wow, we've got a great game here. I love fucking football. It's a right shot as well. Just bad defending. It is just shocking defending. They should be blasting that into the stands. If in doubt, kick it out, and there's just not kicking it far enough. Norwood gets me 5 points, baby. I have him as my goal scorer. Oliver Norwood. 5 points, baby. Yeah. Whoop, whoop. I'm happy at that. Getting Norwood. That is me with 5 points in the predictions game. Fucking get in. Yeah, Norwood. I have Norwood. Let's go, Sheffield United, says William. And we now witness Mel loses a lot of money. 2-2. What a game this has been. This is a cup football. This is what FA Cup is all about for me. It's getting scrappy. Wrexham player down, Sheffield United playing on. Oh, they're not even interested. Can Sheffield United? It's gone out. Wrexham are not happy because Sheffield United continued with the player down. Wrexham players stayed down in the middle of the pitch. Dave, what does this Uncle Harper stuff mean? Meaning, there's no Uncle Harper stuff, mate. There's no Uncle Harper. Until it's confirmed by WWE, there's no Uncle Harper. It's Uncle Howdy. And it'll always will be Uncle Howdy. I don't know what the Bray thing is yet. Until it's announced that that is Uncle Harper, it's just Bray in a mask. Okay? It's as simple as that. There's no Uncle Harper. It's not confirmed by WWE about an Uncle Harper. So it's built and nonsense. Till it's confirmed, it means jack crap. Nobody confirmed from WWE that Uncle Harper was anywhere near that match yesterday. So there's nothing to report. Speculation at best. I've got to, right, let's be realistic, right, when Uncle Howdy jumped off the platform, that's a crazy ass bump from Bo Dallas, if that is actually Bo Dallas. That's a crazy ass bump. Wonder how psyched he had to be for that. Well, if Vince McMahon can fall off a platform, I'm sure that could happen. This is a right game. Who have you got winning now? 2-2. This is a bucking cracker. Dave, thank you for clearing that up. There's not much to clear up. I don't even know why Uncle Harper keeps getting mentioned. Because we know about it doesn't mean it's fact. We know there's a trademark, Uncle Harper, and we're just trying to double guess what that is. And did he jump or was he pushed? I want him to be pushed. Please, firefight. Abby was the Oscars was the one that pushed him. Murder mystery. Dum, 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 dum. Who pushed Uncle Howdy? I wish they'd do that. I'd be in that. Who was it? Was it Oscars? Was it Rambling Rabbit? They should do it. Please do it. Oh, I'd be in on that. The murder mystery. Uncle Howdy is dead. Who did it? Monday Night Raw. Oh, come on. That would be great, wouldn't it? Murder mystery. Who pushed Howdy? Be right. Gotta pee. My urine bottle. Then save it for annoying pedestrians. You're going to drink it, aren't you? Stop lying, William. You're so drinking your piss. I'm just waiting for the Funhouse episode, lol. Dun, dun, dun. Who did it? Dun, dun, dun. Murder mystery. They can get Leslie Nielsen back in, like they did when he was trying to find the Undertaker. It's a red card. Red card has been shown to a Sheffield United player, Jebberson. Jebberson has been sent off. For Sheffield United. Let's see. I ain't seen this situation. We have got a red card. We're going to have to put him here. Right, there we go. We'll put it there. Jefferson sent off. Referee's not hesitated. Red card, Dave. You're making me laugh. CSI Funhouse Edition. Yeah, please do it. I mean, I'm making light of a situation which Dave's made popular in his stream earlier last night, but I would love it. Please. Who pushed Audi? I want that episode of Fun House. Oh, it'd be so good. You could run it for weeks. Where were you? We were all on the platform. it's like Dominic in his prison days, isn't it? Oh, they need to do more segments like that because it would be fun. Some of the AEW fans need a life. Why? What's happened, Shaquem? What's happened? AEW fans giving you an hard time. Send them here. We'll sort them out. Leeds, I am hanging on. I'm hanging on in there, my dear friend. Oh, bless you, mate. We can petition WWE to run that storyline. I so want that story now. I want that storyline. I'm sorry that's taken over. If I'm not going to get it, I'm just going to piss all over WWE. Oh, please give me it. I want it. I want it so badly. That's how you save Bray in WWE. There you go. I've written the perfect story for you. Confirmation that Jefferson has been sent off. AEW is terrible. I'm not going to get into that bit of war of words with AEW. I'm going to be quite honest with you. The one thing that AEW has done absolutely fucking well is the tribute shows to wrestlers. Brody Lee's tribute show was fantastic. The Jay Briscoe one, if you've not watched it, go fucking watch it. You're really missing out on something really quite special. The tribute shows to wrestlers, second to none. Absolutely brilliant. So, as much as I don't really like the promotion that much, the tribute shows that they're doing, spot on. Absolutely spot on. Rambling Rabbit pushed him off the platform. That dirty rabbit. Well, that's it. We don't know. Who is the culprit? Which one of the Funhouse characters killed Audi? Dun, 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 dun. Then you can turn around and say that Audi didn't actually die. Still not watched the Jay's tribute show. You need to. It's really good. Really good. Really highly recommended from yours truly. I sat and watched the all 3 hour show. I dare you not to cry. Seriously. If you get out of that with not a tear in your eye, then you've got no fucking soul, man. It was mercy. Williams bed edition. Jade Tribute show was awesome. It really is good. Very heartfelt, very teary-eyed. Even if you don't really know too much about Jay Briscoe, you will learn about Jay Briscoe. And that's the main thing about that tribute show. You will learn about him and what the Briscoes did to push ROH into what is one of the best independent companies in pro wrestling history. Bob's first and last involvement. Bo's first and last involvement. Ole on screen. Never to be back. Yeah, that's fucking awesome, isn't it? It was. It did. Oh, it was what? It was Rick's. He did it for the. He did it for the Rock AW fan. Or like bullies. They're like bullies. The meanies. Jay Briscoe funeral being live streamed right now. Is it? I don't really want to watch that. Nah, I feel like that's a bit icky for me. Bit personal. I'm not interested in that. Yeah, I think that's a family thing. The tribute show's enough for me. I mean, if you're interested, then fine, but I don't think I'm not bothered about that. Who killed the world? You did. Yo, I didn't mean literally. Revel in what you are. Oops. Oopsie. Uncle Audi. This should do it just for laughs. I should. Oh, it's taking an idea and just making it 10 times worse. Today we mourn the death of Uncle Howdy. He was only here for a couple of weeks. As part of Bray's amazing storyline, we now look into the murder of Uncle Howdy. Suspects. Was it A. Rambling Rabbit? B. Huskers the Pig Boy? C. Abby the Witch? Or D. Mercy the Buzzard? On the special case of this heinous act is Leslie Nielsen from the police squad. Rick's the Usos further can't spell the name, so I thought you wasn't a wrestling fan. I would have got that pun since you did it. Oh, all right, Rikishi. I couldn't get the name, to be honest. You meant Ricky. All right, okay. Uso's dad. With the new Harry Potter game coming out, the puppets are practicing their spells. Jeepers, deleters. Rikishi, yeah, you go, Rick. Thanks, I appreciate it. I didn't know what you meant, mate. You should have just put Daddy Uso or something, and then I'd have got it. Daddy Hoos. Love you, Rick. Listening, Jeez. Jatus. Aldigitus. This game has been fire. I love how they have got like Jurassic Park things in the background. They're just like dinosaurs, but they're not. Wrexham Lager Stand. Hello. Race course. Let's get there. It's a lager stand. Is that what they keep all the lager? The other side's the burger stand. And then we have the toilet stand. So you're in the lager stand, you go to the burger stand. And then there's the toilet stand. I thought you would have got it from that. He did it for the right. Oh, right, okay. I always forget shit. God, I'm 45 years old. I've got a memory like a sieve. Old age is setting. Plus, I've had like 3 hours sleep. This is my second live stream today after doing Royal Rumble last night. Come on, give me a flipping break, man. I'm not a flipping genius. Older the better, says that. Oh! It's crashed against the woodwork. His head's in his hands. It was nearly the winner for Wrexham. Now, Sheffield United on the counter-attack and they're mounting this. Oh, great bit of defending by Wrexham there. Wow, this game is pure fucking fire, man. I'm sure you do, Willie. It's Willie Idle, man. Dave, where was Rey Mysterio? He was a suspicious character. Mad Cat wasn't there either. Fun fact. He was meant to be in the Rumble too, but didn't show up. Didn't even get a number, even though he's in the graphic. Dum 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 dum. Suspicions. Do you think they got Mad Cat and Rey Mysterio to act as the puppets? Oh my god. Yeah, we were wondering where all the legends were. There was Ricky the Dragon Steamboat dressed up as Oscars the Big Boy. There was Shockmaster. No, Shockmaster's Oscars. Oh, you could have fun with it. William says, I would love to the getter. What? Go to that island where the modern human is allowed and make love with all those tribal women's to see what happens in 20 years. What? Should have been a pen, defo and ball. shame about these fucking lower division games, though. But no VAR. But they have got VAR. It's called Ryan Reynolds with his phone. Let's go to VAR. I've got it here. I'm actually disappearing behind the graphic again. Lol, Dave Willie Idol is a legend. He needs to make a comeback. Need to come back. Show me the way to Willie Idol. He's got no idol. I need to make a song, and I can't do it off the top of my head because I kind of lost the chain of thought straight there in that song. Why am I hiding behind this scoreline? I'm literally hiding. There I am. There's my face. No wonder there was no shocks in the Rumble. All the shocks were dressed as the puppets. Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. They were all. The Shockmaster was there, so Tugboat. There was Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Ric Flair was one of them. Woo! Medusa was dressed as Abby the Witch. So there you go. That's what happened. The Shocks were dressed as the puppets. Oh, God, because it's so much fun when you think about it. Crimes at WWE. Who killed Howdy? Deuced up. Come on, Sheffield United. Come on, you blades. Actually, officially the Switchblades. Jay White's team. Gets the leaks. Just the Welsh. Wrexham. I don't think anyone was dressed as the puppets. They just were costumes. As they didn't move. I don't know. I need to see that footage again, to be honest, to see if they were moving. They didn't seem to focus in on them. I would have thought the camera might have panned to them at one point, but it didn't. It's like, yeah, we can clearly see them. Are they just not moving? I felt like one of them did, though. I felt like one moved. I don't know. I need to see it again, like 1,000 times, to analyse, to see who pushed him. We'll become criminal investigators, guys. Who did it? It's a storyline, though, I'm sure, has happened on Impact. Who called Johnny? What was it? Johnny Summit. What was his name? I want to say Johnny Vegas, but it's not. Johnny Springer or something. It's a goal. It's in. Fucking Wrexham have fucking done it. OMG. OMG. 3-2 Wrexham. That is amazing. We talked about the shocks. We are getting the fucking shocks. Scored in every round of the FA Cup. So that's Mullin. We were talking about Mullin at the start of this stream, being a good player. He's the guy who scored potentially the winner. Sheffield United obviously down to 10 men through that sending off, so it's going to be harder for them to find a comeback now. What a fucking game of football this has been. We have been treated to some fucking goals today, guys. Obviously, the first game wasn't great for me, but this has been fucking brilliant. Yes, let's go. Johnny Impact. Was it Johnny Impact? Somebody got shot, didn't they? And they did a murder mystery thing on Impact. James will know. James is probably figuring it out now. 5 points. I got Mullin. I got Norwood. Losing to a non-league team. Sack the manager. Ryan looks so happy. He will be. He's a bit over the moon. Reinforcements are coming on for Sheffield United. Need to do something fast. Literally running out of time now. 3 minutes plus stoppage time to salvage a replay. This just proves everything again. So, Nick, apologise again, please. Let's go, Wrexham. Oh, we need FSG1 TV series. Part Scene Crime Investigator. Why, Willie? It was clearly you. Been talking about Bray and all that lot, and this game has been a fucking firecracker. It has been so good. Well done to Wrexham, Ryan Reynolds, and his managerial team. What have taken this bloody small Welsh club and taken them to the moon. I hope they get Man City away. I really do. Money, revenue. Please make it happen, FA. I don't care that they lose. It'll be just fantastic for the club to get such a big money game, or even a trip to Old Trafford. I really hope they get a big fucking draw in the next round. I really want it to happen now. Dave was Jax when all this was popping off. Kind of knew she was a suspicious character. She knocked the stanchion, didn't she? It wasn't any of the puppets. It was Nia Jax all along, botching her entrance. Hey, you had one apology. That's enough. United has offered Alanga to loan him. The boy is in demand. Good. He's a good player. He's a very good player, is Alanga. Like him. You're doing doing Derby. Well, yes, we're doing Derby County versus West Ham tomorrow. Yes, we are. We're going to do the FA Cup draw as well. Yeah, we are live tomorrow. It's just that I'm having the night off now after this game because I'm fucking knackered. It's been a great game now. 10-9, hit the music. Ooh, imagine them scoring 4. Wrexham in Dreamland. What did they do? The Wrexham. Absolutely hope they get relatively easy draw. They'd love to see them get as far as possible. Yeah, I want them to get as far as possible, but end goal is to get them fucking money, man, and TV rights and all of that good stuff. You're not going to get TV rights with a game against fucking Luton Town or Grimsby. That's not going to get you on TV, I'm afraid. So you want to avoid a fucking game like that, surely to God. Tottenham, Man United, Man City, all still in the FA Cup. Perfect grounds to go to for such a little club. Great revenue, TV rights, the works. Let's get Wrexham as much money as we can. Small clubs need that revenue. Come on. Seriously, we don't think Wrexham are going to get to the FA Cup final, right? Prize money, though. Yeah, prize money, but getting part revenue from a ground like Old Trafford, there's about 50, 60,000 people, and you getting half of that gate ticket. It's going to fucking see your club for a while, isn't it, in the TV rights. I get extra 5 points for Mullin. Man of the match? No, you don't. There's no man of the match. Connor. No, you don't. Give them Arsenal. Oh, wait. Yeah. Give them Liverpool. Oh, wait. Brighton away. Just give them a Premier League club. Somewhere they're going to get on TV. That's what I want. Just to get them on TV. So great. The roar that they're going to get out of the fans. 7 minutes again being added on. We've got 7 minutes in the first half. We've got 7 minutes again. They love this fucking game, don't they? We're getting bang for his buck. Old Trafford capacity is over 70. Imagine that kind of money to Wrexham, though. Get half of that. That's fucking immense. Imagine Wrexham versus Leeds next round of the FA Cup. They want it to be at Ellen Road, though, to get the revenue. Because, look, they're not getting the revenue from this stadium, either, because it's not complete. You've got one of the construction workers. He's just stopped watching game. He's stopped doing what they're doing. He's watching game. Look. There. Those trucks in the background are supposed to be working right now. These second, to be honest, Melissa, here to go through the playoff. They might stay here. What team would be in the FA team? What team will be in the F? What do you mean? What teams are in the FA Cup? The FA team. What's a fucking FA team? Not Newcastle, not Liverpool, not Arsenal, not Chelsea. Southampton are still in, aren't they? I've actually got the teams here. So the Man United are through. Southampton won. Sheffield Wednesday are still in. Luton and Grimsby. Ipswich, Burnley. Fulham, Sunderland. Bristol City were through. Leeds United are through. Leicester got through. So Leicester away could be an interesting one. There's a lot of draws. Unfortunately, look at Ryan Reynolds. He's loving it. The fans are loving him. He's loving it. Oh, it's great. So second in the League One. They top on goal difference. Leeds are still in. Yep. Oh, Sheffield United are on top of the league, are they? Ooh, that's even worse, isn't it? City would give Wrexham a hiding if they met in the next round, but the money would be great. I don't know. Look, they're not going to win the FA Cup. Yes, we want them to get as far as they possibly can, but you don't want Wrexham v Grimsby next round. Oh, it's not going to be. It's Egan has fucking scored. Oh dear. We spoke too soon. Wow. It's going to a replay, folks. Egan has scored the equaliser. Sheffield United survive another day. What a fucking game of football this has been. Egan actually got yellow carded in the first half. Egan. The Ghostbuster Egon. So at least we're going to... Wrexham are going to get a payday, aren't they? Going to Sheffield United, Bramall Lane. They're still at Bramall Lane. But 3-3. This has been a fucking doozy. What a great way to finish this weekend off. What a fucking weekend. What a result. We've still got 2 minutes. Way too many fucking draws this weekend. Yep. Fucking hell, we've got more predictions to do. No. Got to do them all again. What again? It's been a good game. Replay though. Gate receipts, yeah, it's money for Wrexham. Come on. They go to Bramall Lane, they're going to get quite some good money from going away from home. So yeah, it's all good for Wrexham, to be fair. Oh, we could. It's not over yet. Wrexham were involved in a 4-3 game last time, weren't they? Fucking hell, to get it again is that fucking hell the odds. That's good. A minute. Well, just under a minute. do we get a winner? Credit to the teams that they don't play like a non-league club. Hmm. They played well. This don't look like non-league football to me. The final whistle is gone. It is going to be a replay. Ooh, what a fucking game. What a way to finish off your Sunday. Early evening. Wrexham have not. No, there's no dishonour on Wrexham here. It's been a fucking fantastic result. Money for them going to Bramall in the replay in 2 weeks' time, I believe. What a fucking game of football that was. One more to go tomorrow. Derby County West Ham. Fucking hell, man. That is a performance, in it. Sheffield United not giving up even after getting a player sent off. Yeah, thank you everybody what's joined. This has been a fucking awesome weekend. One more game to go in the FA Cup though tomorrow. We are live for that. Derby County versus West Ham. ITV4 tomorrow. We're starting at 7 because we're going to do the FA Cup draw as well. It's been fantastic. I can't. For what we went through last night and what we're going through today, it's quite sensational. The main event, Dave, in real life streams are brilliant. Thank you. I'm glad you've enjoyed them. We do get a bit argumentative at times, but I'm sure it's just a topic of conversation. But I do love it. I love you guys so much. It's just good fun. Just love these streams, to be honest. I'm going to be lonely now. I'm going to be sat by myself watching TV. Now I'm going to have to get a shower and get something nice to eat. That's what I'm going to be doing next. So, right, I'm going to set up tomorrow's stream. I'm going to leave you all to have a great rest of your evening. Go get some rest. Yeah, go get some rest. What you doing? What you still staying here for? Go on. Go get some food. Go get rested. I'll see you all tomorrow. We're going to have a busy day tomorrow. Raw. Jamie, 5 points. He predicted 3-3. Dave loves guys. Hey, guys. I do love guys. We need to take a dewdrop. What you do in your personal time, Shaquem, is your own business. What I do is, men. No, don't. Start rumours. Finally finished my can. That means we're finishing the stream. Thank you so much for joining. I'll catch you all tomorrow. I've been doing real life football. You guys have been awesome. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye for now. Who called Uncle Howdy? I'll leave you with that thought. Catch you tomorrow.